Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, subscribe. We upload every day. Today we're going to talk about a game called Double Kick Heroes. Now this is a game that's out on Switch, Xbox, and PC. And it is a shoot 'em up combined with a rhythm game. Yeah, this takes two genres, mashes them up into a rock and roll type of story. Now this has you surviving on the highway literally to hell by killing monsters with what is called your gundillac. So there's about 30 levels of total rock and roll chaos. So you're basically being chased by hordes of monsters, zombies, weird flying creatures and stuff like that in a neo-retro environment. So it has that like 16-bit modern retro type of graphics a lot of indie games have, and I like it. This game kind of has some really good looking cutscenes too, but the best part of this game is the music. Listening to this awesome quality like chiptune metal type of music. There's pretty good composers in here actually that make some of these songs. Some of them are pretty intense as you play through it. Now, the gameplay focuses on two buttons, and one does like a lower shot, one does an upper shot, and you kind of just have to look at the field of play. Down below on the timeline, you'll see like a little metronome type of thing. When you see the squares meet up into the playing field on the bottom, you tap the button. And it can get pretty intense at times. It's not as in-depth as like a Guitar Hero or a Rock Band though. It's not like one of those where it just you have to match colors and hold the buttons down or anything. It's actually really easy to pick up and play. In fact, it's really arcade-like. Now there is an arcade mode and a story mode. The story mode features like a world map. You go to certain places. You have to talk to certain characters. You'll learn a little bit more of what's going on. The characters, they're all unique individuals, different types of personalities and quirks. I actually kind of dig that, the way that the characters were designed and everything in the game. And there's a lot of neat little stuff, man. You got like explosions, you got the undead, the way the enemies look and everything like that. I think the sprite work is actually really well done in this game. What I liked the most was the pick up and play factor that this game has. You know, it's really easy to master. There's a quick tutorial. It's not too intrusive. It's not hard to learn. You're basically just told, here's button B, here's button A. Hit it when it matches down at this point. Don't die. And I actually like that. This game had it didn't exactly feel like it was too basic of a game, but it was just right. It was just a fair amount of challenge, fair amount of stuff put into it. It didn't feel like a cheap mobile game or anything like that. It was an interesting take because it did have, like it said, a mix-up of a shoot-'em-up and a rhythm game, and it's the best of both worlds. So it was a nice little take. So the arcade mode has you jumping right into the action, and you can play any of your favorite tracks in the game that you unlock. So you do have to play through them, both in story mode and arcade. If I'm not mistaken, I think they are not all unlocked right from the get-go in arcade. Even if you play in campaign, I think you still have to unlock them again, which was kind of weird. I could be wrong on that. Now, there's a couple things that this game did not have that I wish it did have. An online leaderboard would have been nice. I didn't see one anywhere. Some kind of online internet activity that you could be with your friends or whatever. Now there is 5 different challenges. There's like rock mode, metal, rock heavy, metal. So there's like 5 different difficulties for each stage, depending on how chaotic and stuff that you want things to get. 30 levels, that does seem pretty short, but you can always go back and try to beat your new score and stuff like that. But if I was to knock one thing about this game, for the amount of content, sure, there is some unlockables. There's like new clothing, gear and stuff to pimp, not clothing, new gear and accessories to pimp out your gundillac and stuff. So there's a little bit of replay value there, a little bit of completionism, but for just 30 stages and that, the price of this game in the eShop is a little bit much. It's currently listed at $21.99 in the Switch eShop. In my opinion, that is actually quite high for what this game offers, for what it lacks. It's not the most feature heavy. Again, only 30 levels. once you play through them, unless you want to try to get a better score or unlock the gear and features that you didn't have already. There's no real reason to go back to it. There's no online leaderboards, anything like that. I don't see DLC being added into this. And it is a digital-only game as of right now. It doesn't show that there's any plans for physical. That could always change eventually in the future, as we've seen with independent titles on the Nintendo Switch. But right now, for just 2 modes, a story mode, an arcade mode, and then there's like a hell mode, 30 levels each. Once you play through it, if you don't want to do anything else besides try to beat your scores, $21.99 I feel is a little bit steep of a price for a game. That said, should this go on sale in the future, should it, you know, have more content, then yeah, by all means, because it was fun for a quick sit down and play, especially in tablet mode, watching TV and just kind of like passing the time, you know, like while the TV's like background noise or whatever, and just playing the game, looking at the story, getting a little bit of the feel of the characters and their quirkiness, and just relishing in the retro style feel, looking at the sprites and stuff. It is a really well put together game. It's well done. It was fun while it lasted, but I feel the price commands a little bit too much for the amount of content that's in here. So, oh man, it's the one bad thing I have to say about it again is the price. Other than that, it's well put together. I had a lot of fun with it. Again, $21.99. And I believe this is the developer's first game too. And again, it's on PC. I don't know if maybe it might be cheaper on PC or if it's in Game Pass on Xbox if you want to try it there. I think it might be. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, it's to me, anything above $15.99 is a premium price for a title, especially an indie title. If it had a little bit more content, again, I would be able to recommend it. But at this time, it really doesn't. So I can't. It's by no means a bad game, though. You might be interested. Feel free to check it out on your own. For me, the price is like a big yikes. And that's it, guys. That's all I'm going to do for today's video. Just want to share my thoughts on this game. Double Kick Heroes, not bad, but pretty high on price. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you. Thanks a lot. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this game. Does this look like something you can sink your teeth into or play? Don't forget to leave a like or dislike. Let's throw some engagement. Help push this into the algorithm. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a great day. Consider supporting 8-Bit Eric on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description. You want to become part of the hashtag 8BE Nation, guys? Well, be sure to pick up your official merch, now available online. Link is below in the description. We got classic t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, and even women's apparel. Don't forget, pick up your official merch now. And while you're at it, guys, feel free to watch the next video, or why don't you catch up on one that you might have previously missed. Thanks again, guys, for all the support. I couldn't do this without you. You guys are amazing, and don't forget to subscribe and click that like button if you are brand new. Thanks again, guys. Peace out.